I think I'd get a lot of stick if I didn't choose trees, really, wouldn't it? Hi, I'm Chris Jones and I'm Senior Tree Officer at Go Ape, responsible for the management and surveying of all the trees at 36 Go Ape sites across the UK. What can you see, Ash? What am I looking at?
Trees.
So within 3 years it's grown that much.
Yeah.
It gets a bit, I don't know, gnarly and kind of just chunky.
Gnarly.
It should be growing that much.
Yeah.
So then that shows that the vitality in the top crown is low. This is when I then get conscious and then it's like, okay, now I'm mic'd up.
What does being surrounded by trees and nature mean to you?
I think it's just that kind of that peace and tranquility and just that escapism from kind of the busyness of life. Because I'll just waffle on more about trees. So we ended up doing a static load test. So it's basically a pull test, but it's got all measurements on how much the stem moves, how much load is put on the tree, and then the computer works out if that's an acceptable.
That with Paul, didn't you?
Yeah.
I said you had all the gear and no idea because you literally had all the gear and you all looked very confused.
Well, that was the extra that we had to call someone in that had even more gear than me. So
What's the most peaceful place in the forest during a busy day?
I do enjoy it when days like this. It's it's quite fun being out in the miserable rain, but you've basically got the place to yourself. I've probably got a screw loose somewhere. Yeah, I think it's just because you've got this kind of dense holly behind it.
Yeah.
You're not getting the airflow, so it's just going to be a bit damper. So it's just perfect conditions for that kind of algae.
What do you notice about nature that people might miss?
I think people miss a lot of what nature has. I think as part of my role of inspecting trees, I'm very observant. I'm looking out for sometimes really fine details. I mean, like with trees, there's all sorts of weird and wonderful features on them. Like oaks, they have a lot of galls where you've got these kind of growth deformities from parasitic wasps. Might have seen them on the acorns. They create these like knopper galls, but there's all sorts of weird and wonderful things like that. So yeah, there's lots people miss. Ivy doesn't really cause a tree that much issues unless it's very well established high up.
Yeah.
And predominantly in deciduous trees. So like that sweet chestnut zip anchor, if that had ivy well established high up, it's just going to catch more wind.
Yeah.
So then it's more vulnerable to heavy wind loading and then might suffer storm damage.
Yeah.
But it's very good for habitat. Birds, bats can roost in it and shelter in it.